Hey yo, I'm Theo, and today, as you've probably already realised, I'm going to be discussing the hugely popular franchise of The Fault in Our Stars. But I may have quite a different view on the topic than most Fault in Our Stars videos you've seen. It all started in January of this year when I read The Fault in Our Stars by John Green whilst camping near the beach. At that point, I knew very little about The Fault in Our Stars, except for the fact that it was supposedly supposed to make you cry, that it was a good book, and that it was popular a few months ago. I read the book in the space of a couple of days, reading in anticipation of the moment at which I'd fall into a screaming mess of tears and distress. But that moment never came. I finished the book without shedding a tear, although obviously I did feel quite sad about what happened, as it was a sad book and the themes discussed were sad themes. I wasn't too surprised about my lack of crying because I'm not that kind of person to cry in all books I read. Anyway, I recall really enjoying the book, and shortly after I was notified that a movie was being released in June. But this is where it all really starts happening. After hearing that a movie was being created, my initial reaction was, cool, should be good, I should go see it. But then everything really kicked off. With the help of many well-known names on YouTube and the broader community, The Fault in Our Stars gained immense attention, with a huge influx of new supporters gaining the love and admiration of thousands of people around the world. It seemed as though nearly everyone, even those who had never touched a book, were reading The Fault in Our Stars. When the movie was released, this only got bigger. The Fault in Our Stars was everywhere, all over social media. I watched videos dedicated to this movie and read reviews online and on paper, and they all told roughly the same story. The Fault in Our Stars movie is amazing, most incredible movie ever. When I wasn't crying, I was laughing, and when I wasn't laughing, I was crying. I cannot put into words how amazing this movie was. You just can't know until you see it. Do not, I warn you, do not go to the cinema without at least 2 packs of tissues. Breathtaking, indescribable, beautiful, totally moving. I had my expectations so high, and I couldn't see how they possibly could have made this movie just that amazing. I was extremely excited about seeing it. So yesterday, I, along with 4 of my friends, went to see The Fault in Our Stars at the cinema. And one word: disappointing. It was a good movie, I liked it, and if I hadn't have had my expectations so high, I probably would have enjoyed it more. But seriously, I couldn't see how it was described as the best movie known to man. I didn't once feel the need to cry, let alone throughout the whole movie. And yes, if I had been in different circumstances, maybe without my friends, I may have been a little bit more tempted. But I just can't see what made The Fault in Our Stars any more sob-worthy than any other dramatic, saddening love story these days. Like whilst reading the book, I felt sad, but I was just disappointed after all the hype that had been made over it. I wouldn't tell people not to see it. I might just warn them not to have their hopes up so much. It's just weird though, because every person I've known to have seen it has had the same wonderful reviews. Although one girl I was with said she was dreading having to see it again on Friday. And both my sisters and my mum, when asked whether they liked it, were a bit disappointed. I think The Fault in Our Stars turned out how I would have expected it before the huge deal was made over it. I originally expected it to be just a normal adaptation of the book, and to me, that's what it was. Very rarely is a movie as good as the book, but many people had made it out as if the movie was as good. And please, do not get me started on Augustus Waters. It must be something about the way it's written, but in the book, Augustus gets away with being as wonderful and perfect as he is supposed to be. But in the movie, I found that 100% perfectness came off in the wrong way. Especially to the start, I found it to be plain annoying and kind of fake. The corny quotes, which are put the right way and pulled off perfectly in the book, so as to not sound corny, just come out as all too corny in the movie. The whole time I thought of Augustus as just acting, as being just a character. And I know he is acting and is a character, but usually a good actor can make you feel as though they are really the person, as I think Hazel / Shailene did really well. Also, I didn't get a sense of Augustus' wittiness or humorous intelligence as I did in the book. I thought Hazel was brilliant, but Augustus, not so much. I'll admit though, he did get better towards the end. I think I'll leave my thoughts there. Overall, I enjoyed the movie, but kind of think it was just another cute chick flick. I enjoyed the majority of it, but just didn't like most of Augustus, the support group scene where he talks about oblivion and stares creepily, not charmingly at all at Hazel, and the fact that the movie was talked up so much. I liked it, but was just disappointed. Anyway, that's it for my little rant, not really rant, thingy-majig. Obviously, I hope you enjoyed, although most of you probably hate me now. Sorry. Now it's your turn. If you have seen The Fault in Our Stars, leave a comment telling me what you thought of the movie. Make sure you give this video a big thumbs up, even if you hated this video and love The Fault in Our Stars, because I still love The Fault in Our Stars. Who doesn't? And hit that subscribe button for a new vloggy type video every single Tuesday. Thank you so much for watching, and hopefully I'll see you next week. Adios, amigos. Oops, one.